So, when last we left our party, the morning, the night brought dreams for everyone involved. Ones reflecting on one's futures, and some gleaming into their futures. Others alternating their sense of self, perhaps even their very own understanding of it. However, everyone with the rising sun would awake, though Elias Zelsteel, say hello,
Hi.
was the first to see the dawn and enjoyed an early morning of fishing as well as some pleasantries with local neighbors. He seems to be a little bit befuddled because he allowed their pleasantry to derail him from going to his original destination, but that was his choice to make, and he enjoyed their company nonetheless. Can you smell that salty sea air? Because I can.
I think Saul is just coming from Elias.
Speaking of, Soren. Soren, say hello.
Hi.
Whisper.
Hi.
You both awake also in your little tent area that you've set up within Tent Town, and after difficult conversation, and decide to head toward the Friendly Arm Inn. Lorelei, say hi.
She's dead, Jim.
Garnet, say hi.
Hello.
Both the two of you have shown up. Both of you spent the night at the Friendly Arm, and upon waking in your personal rooms, have enjoyed a bath and started a little breakfast, as well as hanging out together, which was nice. Arias, on the other hand, say hello.
Hello, it's me.
Difficulty is really the best way to describe your time outside, but fortunately, upon waking and the frustrations of both the night before and your dream passing, you were able to retrace your steps back to your starting point in the morning, and have now begun continuing wandering the forest with which you retired to, or dare I say, retreated to the night before. However, the party has seen that Arias is missing, and at this point, Garnet, Elias, Lorelei, and Soren have begun to muster in an attempt to find their lost compatriot. Lorelei has a moment of duties that she needs to do within the inn, and Whisper is currently undisposed for, well, let's just have them say it. Whisper, how you doing?
Pretty shit.
Yeah?
Yep.
What's
pretty
wrong?
shit. I got cursed.
Ah,
You know, as a fucking do.
how'd you get cursed?
Pendant.
Hmm?
Pendant.
Oh, what kind of pendant?
Birthday pendant.
It's your
Pretty
birthday?
shit. It was my birthday.
Oh, is it Whisper's birthday?
No.
Weird.
Birthday.
What'd it do?
Well, my torso is now half its size. I have disadvantage on some checks. So I'm just gonna lay in Garnet's room, which I have now taken over.
It's my room now.
Apparently.
You just come in, you hear a hiss. Garnet, and you're like, come on, I'm supposed to be the cat.
Can't even get in. She left the key with me.
Yeah, because Garnet trusts you to at least that extent.
She's gonna start scratching your bed up and leaving her fur everywhere. Whisper's a half elf, by the way. So will you do anything, Whisper, or do you just take the time to lay?
Just gonna lay. Because
Fantastic.
apparently it's hard to stand up anyway.
In that case, Garnet, Elias, and Soren, are you two still waiting for Lorelei to return? At this point, it has been about 5 minutes.
Garnet would be... Oh, you go first.
mean, she did say she was coming, right?
I don't know, is she?
Yeah, Garnet would be impatient at this stage, but she'd still be waiting for her.
Okay. Elias? Do you
Elias kind of
agree?
like peeks. Yes, I agree. But can Elias like peek in the door to see how the conversation's going? Like
At what point do you peek into the door?
after the 5 minutes.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself up to the doors and roll me a perception.
Because I'm worried about Arias.
For a split second there, I thought he was gonna say deck save.
Very nice.
Dex save killed me.
Let's follow, like, whether or not this becomes a podcast or not, let's follow the calling out rolls. So, what'd you get?
18 perception.
Yeah, strong boy. Strong eyes. You see Lorelei at this moment kind of bow her head, like not curtsy full on, but kind of like do a polite like bow and a little bit gesture with her arms from the table of Dalaran, Gray, and Haruki, and start heading up to, well, towards the far end of the bar. You see her going towards the end of the bar. Well, where the main bar is. The end of the foyer, where the main bar is. There we go.
Elias closes the door, turns around. Yeah, she's going up to the main bar now. I don't know why.
Would you like to roll an insight check?
Sure, if I can.
Yep.
Kapoots kapow! 17.
Nice. You get the sense that she just rushed away from the conversation, and her steps toward the main bar are slightly hurried.
Okay.
Not slightly hurried, but like she's not speed walking like a middle class mom is in Prospect Park, but she is moving with haste without trying to make a scene.
She's hurrying, but she's also going to the main bar. The complete opposite where the door is.
Well, perhaps we should go and hurry her along. We should not dally any further.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
More or less.
You don't actually
Quick,
have to. Just reiterating that you guys are welcome to split the party, though whatever consequences come, whatever the setting of the world will not change. It's a risk
Split
that
the
you
party
choose to
too
take.
much already.
Well, one of
Stay
yous is lost in the woods, and the other one's just fucking collapsed on herself in bed.
So you want us to
Yeah.
go in? Or just to leave?
Mm,
Sorry, above game. What was the dialogue again?
She's going to the complete opposite side of the bar.
No, what did your character say? Sorry, I missed it.
Shall we go inside and get her, or shall we just leave and go find Arias?
Let us all go in and get her. Kinda just like, in a slight huff, just like steps back into the inn.
Elias holds
the
it.
more-
Elias.
The more eyes we got searching for the guy, the better.
Elias holds the
Puffy
door like a
puppy.
gentleman.
Soren like raises an eyebrow. Like,
What?
no offense, but you never exactly gave out the holding a door open for someone kind of personality.
Well, I was always the last one in. Besides, I'm a nobility. I'm supposed to do this from birth. He shuts the door after you guys get in.
I've been figuring out my character.
I've been having character development. Ooh. Anyway.
Yep. Do you guys go in?
Yep, kinda goes in.
Okay. Feel free to move your tokens to where you guys go.
Done. I didn't have my image scroll down. I was going to make a joke, but that's not Garnet. At least not anymore. But no, you've gone ahead and fixed it.
Yeah.
Just walk.
Yeah. There's a big open area right now with seats around you where you're standing. Also, for those of you joining in, imagine the inside of the Friendly Arm Inn 2 as this very large foyer. Don't close in on Lorelai just yet, because she will have time to have acted as you guys were discussing it. It's this massive foyer. It's actually built as a keep, a square keep, but where would be a training field, barracks and lodgings, everything seems to be upstairs, and the training field itself, the big courtyard, is this large foyer, wooden floors, with wooden chairs, sometimes with pillows, mostly not, stools, 2 bars, a sidebar to the, when entering the bar's left, and a large main bar, each lined with barrels, glass, cups that are glass, metal, and wood, racks of wine, as well as other liquids. There's a great warmth from the braziers and fireplaces that are lit around the sides as well. A great grand stage, considering that you guys are in the equivalence of a refugee camp outside the gates and the walls of the city. Is a great stage in the center where people often perform, and throughout the foyer there's different mixes of tables, whether it be smaller personal tables which fit 4 or 6 people on the right side, or a myriad of smaller personal tables, 2 to 4 here and here, or large banquet tables towards the north part of the inn. You guys see a whole bunch of different things. And Lorelai, as this is happening, you have been set on the mission to speak with Gendel, the gnome who seems to always be here and obviously has some kind of stake and presence in this establishment.
Yeah. And I am still heading up to the main bar.
Okay.
I need to talk with him.
Feel free to move yourself there, as while it is busy, when he sees you approaching, he kind of nods to you and kind of pats the bars aside and kind of moseys on over. You hear a roll me a perception check.
Sheet, pull up.
You hear Hazel's
Rolling
voice.
perception.
Dun, dun.
Nice.
19.
As you come up to the bar, he doesn't get down and walk. Or he doesn't walk, his body isn't moving. In fact, he extends his arm under the bar and he seems to slide over to where you are, and you actually hear the sound of wheels on a track.
I'll smile to myself a little bit. I was like, huh. And I'll wait for him to speak.
Yeah. It's like, young Lorelai, I did not expect you to come to my presence and company so soon. Is there anything I can do to help? Have you considered my previous offer?
That I didn't quite understand earlier.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
I have something to add that I didn't quite figure out earlier.
Mm-hmm. Is this regarding the matter that you are preoccupied with right now?
Indeed.
Kind of looks back and is like, excuse me. What was he gonna say? He just goes a gnome's work is never done. A couple of people chuckle at the bar, and he kind of steps away to the side and walks toward his office again.
Over this way, correct?
Yes. At this point, you guys are approaching, the rest of you are approaching the bar, and you see kind of Gendel and Lorelai start making their way back toward, Garnet and Soren, you can assume that it's toward the office. Elias, you just see Lorelai walking with Gendel.
I'm gonna roll another perception to see if I see them.
Sounds good.
I mean, Ghana would be calling out at this stage. Lorelai!
Yeah. 20, you totally hear it.
Soft 20,
you hear the voice immediately, and it's familiar. You know it's Garnet's.
I'll look to them and call, please stay there. I'll be out in a minute.
Gonna just, folds her arms across her chest and does the whole tap 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 with her foot.
Yeah,
do we
like,
hear the pom 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 of a paw or the tap 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 of your claws?
Pom 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 of
Ooh.
paw.
Okay.
Mom's upset.
Yeah, like after she says that, Soren has like a somewhat annoyed look. Like not aggressively annoyed, but somewhat.
Elias is just standing there blinking.
Elias is just standing there, existing, vibing.
As
Consuming
Elias
air.
does.
Elias stands.
Soren then looks at Elias and just says, "Long story."
Feel like he looks down, like not expecting to talk. He's like, "Oh, well, we have a lot of time." I don't know why I'm Irish now. Jeez.
Whisper spreading.
Like, like the next time you look up, he's suddenly in Irish wear and stuff.
He has a freaking peg.
He's getting freaking pegged?
No, he has a keg.
Wow.
Or should be
Alrighty.
offended.
I mean, I'm also Irish, so I can also make fun of us too.
Ha.
So, Lorelai, you step into Gendo's office once again. He ushers you in. Do you step in?
I spent.
Excellent. He closes the door behind him, kind of nods to the rest of you as he's closing the door, and turns around. He's like, "Is this a quick matter of discussion, or would you like to sit again?"
Quick, we need to. I need to meet up with them. But if you gave him something, he may. If you gave him something, he may mention it if he feels that it contributed.
His eyes, they don't narrow, but like they open up a little bit when you say that, and he kind of like strokes his beard and is like, "I see. I see that you have figured out the reason of my concern in this matter. We pride ourselves, me and old Winthrop and I pride ourselves on providing for the people of Tentown, as well as anyone coming and going to the Librarium. And sometimes folks like to indulge in particular goods. We don't, kind of like, does actually, roll me an insight really quick.
Inside.
13. He flashes a look of disgust as he waves his hand off. He's like, nothing illegal or substances such as that. We do not dirty our establishment with those kind of things. Nothing but trouble. Never worth the coin. But, like, no silver leaf or skooma here. But, fine liquors and sometimes require magical things. And the Librarium isn't exactly keen on us possessing such matters. Normally they do no harm, but... And you can see him kind of grimace as he kind of does he kind of like rotates his wrist, like his hand, kind of like, you know what I'm referring to. Obviously talking about the night before. Where Arias shot out a lightning breath that was granted to him by the spirits he bought here, injuring many people in the crowd watching his duel with Dinnerith, the white tiefling warrior. Female. So, also you will hear him kind of like knock as you're talking about. He kind of knocks his ring against the door and kind of looks at you. How concerned should I be? In your opinion?
I would say moderately. I don't know him very well, and well, I don't know if he would connect the fact that it would be what you possibly what you gave him.
Kind of nods.
So I would say moderately.
Kind of nods. I would thank you for coming to me. I did not wish to pressure you. Politics are the reasons I left the Sword Coast. But that being said, I know this is not easy, and it's a precarious situation for all of us. I promise information for information. If you want to hire one of my staff to help you condone interviews or provide more information, we can discuss that. But your friend left last night around at 1:30 in the night, and from what I was told, he seemed to have headed north. They seem to have headed. Fuck, I'm forgetting my own cardinal directions.
Huh?
You
Open.
see? It's west.
It's west. Thank you. Yeah. The whatchamacallit. Yeah, he kind of waves his hand and goes like, he headed west. I do not know where. I cannot tell you. But if you want, there are people for you to hire around here.
We may indulge in that a little bit later, but I think West is a good starting point. Thank you very much.
Kind of nods. If you see any way to make the situation better for us, I would appreciate it. There's no gratitude I can offer, as this is a mess that is of your friend's own making, but as much as I don't like to say it, I'm going to have to contract some extra help today. If you'll excuse me, Miss Lorelei, kind of walks back toward the door, puts his hand on the knob.
I'm right behind him, ready to go
He
out.
opens the door and kind of like lets you out. And have you guys just stood where you're standing, or did you guys kind of move up toward the office door?
Sora move up to the office door.
Yes, because that way, the moment she opens up the door, she'll still see Garnet just doing pad, 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 pad.
Look at me. I am frustrated and upset with this. Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me?
Garnet's not that vain.
I'm teasing.
Fair.
Yep. As you guys as the door opens to the office, you see Lorelei and Gendel come out.
Are you finally ready to go?
Let's go, and I have a direction.
That's a start. We have an idea of where he might be, though. So we could probably coordinate ideas.
Genda will nod at all of you, looks at you expectantly, just looks at you guys for a moment. Does anyone do anything else?
Nope, Garnet's all but taking Lorelei by the hand and just all but she's not actually doing that, and then it's just making for the door.
like
I will turn my head, give a very curt, quick nod, and start moving.
Gandalf, realizing that none of you guys have anything to say, he kind of just gives you a nod to all of you, like a polite nod, and says, "Back to work I go," and kind of like wanders off back toward the main bar.
I imagine he asks that, and the guy's like, "No," but he just yoinks and starts heading towards the door.
Boys, are you coming?
Oh, boys. Remember to move your tokens.
Yes, of course.
Alrighty.
So we think he might be going up to the woods. He would probably most likely avoid people.
Someone collapsed.
And the direction I got was west.
I look at the top left corner of the map. Yeah, that checks out.
Which of you should lead then?
Well, I mean, this wouldn't be my first time roughing it in the woods.
This wouldn't be any of our first times. Remember, it's our first mission. I could probably take charge because I'm the most durable out of all of you, but I'm not sure Arias is most fond of me compared to the rest of you, as you spent more time with him. And we'll start walking. Hoping you guys follow.
Garnet shall indeed follow.
Yep.
I'm following it as well. Probably either second or third.
I guess Soren would rather be in second, trying to like keep a better actually attempt to track this lizard.
Better tracking lizard.
All right, boyos, feel free to position yourself on the glorious Librarium map as you wish.
All right.
Wait, where am I?
God damn it! I'm still learning layers.
Oh yes. Ogres have many layers.
I was just thinking about that. Frick.
Are you
Proud of
ogres
yourself
are
because
like-
you shouldn't be.
I did a Shrek musical. I am very proud of it.
Oh, fair enough.
Ogres are like onions.
Uh,
Do you know why ogres are like onions?
Go fuck yourself.
Because they have many layers.
Yeah.
So, are you guys? So, how do you guys walk? Do you go down the main road and then deviate, or do you guys just go past the friendly armament and just start walking through the sea of tents?
I think the more direct route is the best because it's fastest.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
don't really.
let's take-
You guys don't know. I don't know where you guys are going. So,
The woods.
I
yes.
mean,
the
Now,
west.
shh. So,
Mm,
you see that? You see my arrow?
yes.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are here, right, at the friendly arm. Where is
Mhm.
your intention of going? Think about your characters, which way they would go.
Or
I mean,
the woods?
The
'Cause
woods,
that's
as you
the only
you guys would
general
know
area
this.
that we have.
You guys would
Wait,
know
this
this.
way.
The mountains that the city is next to, the mountain range, continues westward, west-north along the ridge. Everything past the Hunter's Lodge is woods. The main road deviates this way and heads through a clearing that is closer to the shores. In fact, I'll draw it right now.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Where am I?
Yeah, because if it's this level of detail to actually exit the city from where we are, it's a bit tricky to work out
No,
which
fair
route
enough.
to take rather than saying we go to the woods.
No, fair enough. I'm doing it now. Just hang
That
tight.
would-
Alrighty, just gonna draw this in with my shitty mouse.
He's doing a thing.
Doing a thing with the thing to do the thing so we can do the thing.
Right. It's all coming together now.
And do
Oh
you
yeah,
see?
it's all coming together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
God, are you alive?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm here.
yeah, Garnet's fine. Why? What happened?
Why?
Yeah,
What
why?
happened?
I don't know. Soren just asked me if Garnet was alive. I'm just waiting for the map to be drawn, is all.
A
Right.
very complex map, you see.
Hey, don't bully me.
Well, I just looked
No.
at my phone chart. I just looked at my
No.
phone's charge, and it was on that magic number.
Nice.
Nice.
No, not nice.
That number will follow
Very
you
nice.
forever. Let's see.
42.
Mine's 49. Beans.
I'm on a
Mine's
charger.
dead. My phone is broken.
Wait, really?
Oh my.
I threw it in seawater. It was fun.
Did you seriously?
it fell.
All right, can everyone F's in the chat for Art's phone?
Yeah,
F.
there we go. I assume the colors. Also, yeah, but guys, come get my Sugoi Wow Grimnir emote and help us help us get Arius a new phone. I joke. Anyway,
We are doing it a chemical bath.
okay. So does this shitty map make sense? The gray is the mountain ridge, meeting with the forest,
yeah,
the
it
path, the beach.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Cool.
So I would suggest going on to the main path at first and then break off once it breaks off.
I think you should just
Like,
go straight
follow-
like that.
But that's just to see a tents though, and like if we make our way back to the route where we are now, we'll have a clear path until that bend, and then we just continue going forward.
I'd prefer a direct route because of Raya's safety. But what are you two girls thinking?
I mean, also going like this aims us toward the center of where the woods start, which would probably be a lot better than capturing Elias than if we end up somewhere right here.
We just go like straight like that though. Not have to,
Above
like, that,
above
that,
game
that,
and
that.
sorry, above game and in character, I'd opt for the most direct route.
All right, 2-1.
All right.
BB.
So again, with an arrow, show me the way you're going from the friendly Armin. From the friendly Armin.
Oh,
really.
if we're going straight from the friendly arm in, then we're
Look at
gonna end
that.
up on that.
Okay, you guys said that way. Alright, cool.
Again.
There's not an erase tool in Roll20? What?
You have to
Hmm?
click it. You have to click it with the pointer and then hit the delete button, or you box select, but that's risky.
That's crazy.
I know, right? That's why I Google for my maps.
Alright. Okay, you guys head off toward the, you guys head off, like, directly west from the friendly Armin, and, yeah, you guys head to the forest. Now, you all know that you will be passing between your tents and the hunting tent, your tents, your campsite, as well as the hunting tents. Is there anything anyone wants to do, or are you guys just making your way straight into the woods?
I mean, my vote's going straight to the woods.
Yeah, I got nothing else for the tents.
To the woods.
I would say to the woods, but if we meet anyone along the way, I say stop and ask if they seen him.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys
if
are in
we-
Tent Town. This place is filled with people. Like, literally, you're passing tent after tent. Especially the area
Right.
immediately around the friendly Armin. Like, it's heavily concentrated, like, everywhere that is here. And as you guys go in, this is also down. You guys are also... What?
Sorry, I thought you were done. I was gonna say, let me clarify then, as we get closer to the forest.
Okay, cool. Yeah, as you guys, like, kind of... Your tents are positioned in a way that's a lot further away from the major concentration of Tent Town, so things start clearing up here, and thinning out here.
Cool.
And as you guys think about, like, what exactly you guys want to do on the way, or specifically what you want to do, Arius,
Hello, it's me,
you're in the woods.
the guy with the axe. Yeah,
What's up? What you
I'm
doing?
lost.
You are lost.
Well, I was wandering through, and I was, if you remember, leaving a trail of rocks, not breadcrumbs, rocks.
Yes.
Yeah. So I imagine going a straight line and if the rocks start to thin out, then collect a new bunch. Maybe pick a new direction if nothing else happens.
And you're heading down towards
Because
south,
obviously,
correct?
yeah, indeed. Because I was not in my right mind when I came to the forest, but I couldn't have walked that far, could I?
Foreshadowing.
I don't know. You wandered around at night for a while.
That's my point. I don't.
You can
remember.
roll me a survival or an investigation to try to remember, or survival to kind of like track your steps.
I don't think. I don't think. Okay. Okay. Oh. It's still not good.
Yeah.
10.
You weren't fully in your right mind, both mentally and emotionally, the night before, so you stumbled into the woods in an emotional fit of sorts, and you just wandered and wandered until you found a place you could really just rest your head that was hospitable, and eventually you did find that little grove, that little elevated grove. But for an exact time period of how long it took you to get in there, you can't really tell. Like, it was over an hour. Way over an hour.
Then, if the little rock pile starts to thin out, I I will head back to where I came from, grab a new pile, and pick a new direction.
Okay, the rock pile you would have, like,
It's not
would give you about an hour, maybe even 2 hours of walking if you do the rocks sparingly. If you do them a lot, you could probably have like an hour and a half. So for how long do you go?
hour, I guess.
Hmm?
An hour, I guess.
Okay. You walk for an hour. Let me check my notes on something.
I hate getting lost in the woods. I don't like it.
You're gonna find a cabin in the woods.
Should have picked Ranger class.
Oh, how could I not? I'm going to become a hermit.
Okay. Alrighty. So you start heading back, yeah? Your intention is to start walking back. All right. So as you walk through the woods, you notice as the more that you consciously chose to go south. So the more you feel the more you south you go, the more the wood actually thickens. And as you walk, more trees become older, thicker trunks. Nothing like redwoods that are like ancient, but it becomes a lot less obvious of where you're supposed to go. The soil itself becomes much more lush with grass, with shrubs, with moss. Much less rockier. There's an occasional jut of stone sticking out here and there, but nothing like where you originally set up. Where you kind of spend the night.
Yeah, so this nothing seems familiar, but this seems not how do I say it? Not close to any city or any civilization. So
Oh heavens, no.
Heading back then. I need a new waypoint.
You can go ahead and roll me a perception check to like really confirm it or not if you want to.
Why not? A perception?
Yeah.
Be. Damn it, a 10 again.
You rolled a
What do I mean?
10. Yeah, I mean, as far as you see, in fact, the area that you're in right now, it is daytime. It's midday, but you actually feel like it's a little darker where you are. If you've ever taken walks in the woods, like it could be the middle of the day, but with the foliage and the canopy above you of the trees is thick enough, it actually casts a universal shadow. It's not actually dark, but like the sun is not beating down on you.
Yeah, I understand. I've been there. Okay, heading back.
Okay.
This is not the way.
As you head back, you go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity save.
What? Am I going to? No, not again.
12.
12. Is my head fine?
Your head is fine. You start feeling. You didn't really notice it before because you are a lizard folk and you have thicker scales. But as you breathe, every once in a while, you kind of like catch a small insect in your mouth. And you also start like noticing that there's like more and more like little gnats and insects kind of like landing in your eyes, and they continue to kind of swarm you, and you start noticing like more and more until you realize that before you notice there's actually a whole bunch of insects around you, and I need you to roll me initiative.
Nani?
Good.
Oh yes,
This-
a fight
this
against
is good.
bees.
Eep.
This can't be. A 9.
9.
This is fine. This is fine, yeah? Fine.
1 second. Do. Getting lost in my own Discord. Gonna get some appropriate music.
Be the bees.
Fear the bee.
Like, I imagine him wandering through the tall grass and suddenly he encounters a swarm of bee drills.
No. Please, no. I didn't like that Pokemon. I don't know why. Disliked it heavily. These bees are heavily armored.
Alrighty. Alright, as you stand there, let me pull up my dice roller. Oh god, what the fuck? No, I'm not. No. I should. Bees. You start noticing like more beetles and beset you, and you feel this cold air kind of start like chilling around you as all of these things start kind of like in your ears and your eyes, and you actually start feeling them kind of like bite out at you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does an 8 hit? Does a 21 hit?
Oh crap!
If I said no, would you believe me?
No, I mean you're a Fido dude, so maybe, but we don't know.
No. Yeah, it does. It
Alrighty.
does. Damn this bee.
You take 3 points of piercing damage as you feel something like actually sting your eye, like on the top corner of your eye, like on the eyelid. You kind of feel a bite. You instinctively slap your hand against your eye, actually adding blunt trauma, but you feel a crushed insect. However, the buzzing has not decreased at all. And does an 8 hit?
No.
Okay. It's your move.
many bees are there?
Hmm?
How many bees?
Uh,
A lot of bees?
there's a lot.
Is
You
it
can't. I mean,
getting
if you want, you can spend your bonus action to roll perception.
bigger? Eh? Why not?
There's a lot of
an eight.
insects. It's like you're literally in like this swarm, like this cloud. Not you can still see through them, but you're in this cloud of like gnats, beetles, and like little insects that seem to be. I won't actually tell you about it because that's a really shite roll. But yeah, there's just a whole bunch of insects around you.
This is bad. Let's. Can I still see?
Yes, you're not
The
blinded.
trail.
You can you see through you. They don't obscure your vision, but there is plenty of them.
Let's walk as calmly as possible and get far away from here.
Okay. Will you take your
No,
full
I
movement
wouldn't
action?
know. No, let's run.
Are you running?
Yes.
Okay.
So dashing.
Yep. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Does a 22 hit?
Maybe. Yes.
You take 3 more points of piercing damage.
Cursed.
And does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. As you like run away, another insect kind of like you open your mouth to run, and like another insect kind of flies in. You can actually start like feeling it bite your cheek, like the inside of your cheek. You actually feel this pinching pain as like something snaps down its pincers on you. But you chomp down into it, killing whatever was biting you as the pain leaves, though the soreness remains. And yeah, you dash, right? Lucas?
Yes, I dash.
Yeah, you dash, right? Okay, cool. So you dash. In which direction do you dash?
In the direction I came.
Okay.
If...
Yep. You see the stones behind you as you feel this pain as you bite down, and your eyes widen, and you just start running toward it. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you, as you run past, as you run out of this swarm of insects, you move forward, and you kind of feel this alleviation as the swarm of insects really thins, and as you don't even walk, you straight up sprint. There's a lot more fresh air. You can even hear the buzzing. The little sound effect is no longer like in your ear. You can still hear the faint buzzing behind you, but you don't feel like it's all over you right away. Your move.
They are getting away, yes, so let's keep doing what has worked till now. Let's
You
dash
continue to
again.
dash. Yep. You dash further, and the air is actually becoming very clean. There's still a few gnats or insects, but you easily swat them away.
Okay.
Do you continue to dash?
I'm going to regret this, but no! Let's use my bonus action and catch my breath. Using
Second wind?
Amplified. No! Using second wind. which
That's what I
can't-
said.
Huh? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Nothing, it's okay.
Okay, I can't pick it, but it's a D10. So you.
D10 plus your fighter level.
Indeed. Ah, good.
2 plus 2, 4. You regain 4 HP.
1, 2, 3. Nice.
Alrighty. You regain 4 HP. You still have your action.
Oh, I have. But,
Second wind is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, what would you like to do?
And dashing is that. Dashing is an action, isn't that?
Okay. Do you continue to
Have we
dash?
changed that? And I can... Yes, I thought I did so already.
Well, you said no. I'm gonna take a breath, so I wasn't sure if you were continuing. As you
After, yeah.
Yeah, as you dash out again, you completely clear the kind of cloud of insects that you've stumbled into as further you went into the woods. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
20.
23.
Roll me a nature or survival.
Mm-hmm. Another
Very
20.
nice. Very, very nice. As you look around, you actually see now. You didn't notice it in the shade of the trees, but further around, further to if you look back to your right, you see small bogs, and to your left, you actually see another little bog as well. You couldn't tell because of the low light in this area, but you started, and like you breathe the air and it smells cooler, much cooler than it was where you were before. You seem to have started wandering into a more of a wetland, the beginnings of a wetland area. And with that survival check, you will know that like bugs and insects tend to favor that kind of terrain. And yeah. Also, as you look back, there's no sign of the insects. You assume that you have outrun them and they have either lost interest or their attention span has expired.
Well, now that I have caught my breath, let's keep walking far away from here.
Alrighty. As you walk on, you start following the little stone paths.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you walk, you didn't notice this before, but every few steps, you feel the ground underneath your feet soft and a little wet. As you pick up the stones through the moss, you feel a lot of moisture and sometimes even water. Sometimes your footsteps even leave like little pools of water in them, just from like kind of like the very wet terrain you're in.
Yum. Fine, but I still haven't made my way, so I don't want to change my course.
You do.
Let's keep walking.
And as you walk back, you start tracing back your footsteps, following. Are you picking up the stones, or are you just walking?
Nah, let's walk.
Okay, you're just walking, and you're just following it along back. Lorelei, Garnet, and Elias.
And
Hello.
Soren.
And Soren. And Soren. Soren's there too. What are you guys up to?
To the forest.
Making my way downtown,
No, to the forest, you fool.
walking by.
You guys are currently here. You have left the Friendly Arm Inn and have walked past all the tents. You followed the main road for a little bit of expedition. A few carriages have actually passed you by on horse carts and whatnot. And you guys are currently standing kind of where the road falls off. No. Where the road falls off, kind of turns off to where you guys followed for your mission a few days ago. And kind of like you see the forest on the horizon. You guys have been walking for about half an hour.
I can't believe you guys forgot about me.
I'm sorry. I brought it back. I didn't forget about you. I brought it back.
I mean, yeah. Oh,
You-
sorry. You go, BB.
I was just gonna say I was gonna follow whatever you guys were doing.
We're going through the woods where grandmother's house we go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So you guys head towards the woods?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah. Hold on one second. I need to change something. This is starting to annoy me. Hold on, my mouse is being fucky. I need to get a charger.
He.
You know what? This is a good point. Let's take a 5-minute bio break.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty then.
Be on break, boys and girls.
Oh, my legs!
My BRB.
My leg!
My
I'll stay on with the chat since I don't really need to do anything right now.
Yeah. You
I
better,
do. So goodbye.
better love
See
the
that.
chat. You love the chat. You do it in my.
So how you guys doing, chat? That's good to hear. You enjoying the stream so far?
Of course, my roommate is taking a shower the moment I need to use the restroom. What's up, No? What's up, chat? How we doing, y'all?
Good.
You're not chat. You are players.
I
You are
know.
simultaneously privileged and cursed.
You say that as if I cared. I just wanted to tell you that I'm doing good.
I'm glad to know you're doing good.
Deny me this right.
How's your week been?
Been pretty good.
Right on. Anything eventful or just a calm, good week?
Calm, good week as usual.
Nice, nice, nice.
I really don't have anything besides the haircut I just got today.
Ah, you've broken quarantine for a haircut. You've done the thing.
I wore a mask. I'm not a
I'm
COVIDiot.
teasing. I'm teasing. Yeah, COVIDiot. You're not a plague rat?
Also, Ray, if you want to catch up, there's still the VODs.
There are indeed the VODs. Yeah, and while we're on break, Ray Takashi, if you have any questions about the campaign, and anyone in chat has any questions about the campaign, now is the time to ask them.
I have a question. Can we kill Hazama right now?
You
How I wish.
you can
Oh, I
sure as
wish.
shit try.
Is anybody there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here.
Hello.
So Ray, the premise of this is basically a bunch of blah 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 blah. A bunch of adventurers, us. We basically moved to a brand new civilization called the Librarium, and like that's pretty much the basics. As for the reasons and what they plan on doing there, that's backstory stuff.
Yeah, so the group of individuals that form the party have all, for their own reasons or another, for one reason of their own or another, have moved towards this newly discovered, have traveled and pretty much uprooted their lives from Faerun to this newly discovered continent. So recent that there isn't even an official name for it. It generally goes by the names of the new lands. However, in these new lands, there has been one key group, the Librarium, the Novus Orbis Librarium, Blaze Blue inspired, is a brand newcomer to the world of Faerun and have very tactfully staked their claim and established a dominant presence within these new lands. while they are very keen on controlling the sway of influence and dominance in the New Lands, they by no means conquer it. They only known civilization and city. They take care of all the trade, all the immigration, and basically any form of travel or alternative presence in these new lands. The party members have all found themselves and each other in these new lands outside the city of the Librarium, or the library. However, they've also found themselves in amidst a sea of tents, as recruitment for the Librarium has been too good, some would say. Many people were willing to choose their lives to go live under a new government, a new city that's generally promised independence, autonomy, opportunity for all those who have who have something to contribute, as well as the pursuit of just understanding all. Not specifically the arcane, not specifically the religious or the ancient, understanding everything. The library's goal is to live together through the betterment of understanding of the world, whether it be the planes, the arcane, gods, devils, farming, mining, technology, anything that is worth doing by someone is worth to be understood. And up until this point, the party has been kind of traveling together, finding their footing in this new land, and have completed a single quest. Also,
died.
Someone died and were brought back, which actually put the party in debt. That being said, I do need to emphasize that this campaign is very much social simulation and roleplay heavy and focused. There will be combat, there will be missions, there is a story, but my DMing style is literally to provide people an actual sandbox with characters, NPCs, potentially even recruitable NPCs, for them to interact with, express in, and just develop their characters and roleplay.
We also have the best Loxodon neighbors in the entire universe.
You guys are the best Loxodon. I'm glad you guys like the Frost Tusks.
Oh yeah, I love the Frost Tusks.
They're so great, even though I haven't talked to them at all.
They're cool.
They're so wonderful.
Yeah, outside of their not wanted shipping, I love them.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird shipping here.
What do you mean weird shipping? I mean, it's only them.
No.
Now, they might try to screw around.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. But and why are we in this weird scenario, Alarin? No, it's a premise. I know. Don't forget it.
I'll be right back, guys.
Will not get shipped.
So go ahead.
I gotta check out something real quick. I'll be right back.
Elias will not be
will
shipped.
not get shipped.
Oh,
No,
we'll
he will
find
never be
someone.
Or are you sure about that?
No, I am very sure about that.
Now I need to
just look at my backstory. Oh wait.
We can't.
I know.
I'll ship you with the first person you got robbed by.
No. I don't want to be with those
I
four
figured-
Nimrods.
I know. I thought you meant
I
the
wonder
chicken.
if it's the same person that
I mean,
robbed me.
timeline wise.
Oh, timeline wise? No, please, no. She may have cast a charmed person, but I don't want her to do that again.
She's hot.
Meh.
Curiosity and above game. Is it the same person that robbed me?
Can't know. That's spoilers.
What?
That's spoilers. We can't tell you, but we'll figure it out. Even though I'm pretty sure it was the same person.
Fair enough.
Why not confront that person?
I'm waiting for Elias to finally fucking talk to her.
That's not gonna happen.
I mean, it could have happened, but you were out being an acting boy.
I was
I'm
out
back.
being a job. I was out having a job. Jeez.
You're out doing Shrek.
No, Shrek.
Like
Shrek
a
was
nerd.
Shrek was 4 years ago.
I was ready for you to be like,
yeah.
no, Shrek was doing me.
Oh,
All those have many
Why not?
layers.
Yes. Yes, they have a lot of layers. Mm.
I'm eating an orange until I think Soren gets back.
I think we need Garnet back.
Dakota,
No, I'm
you-
here.
To the Aussie boy.
Ah.
Oh, he's here. Hello.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Well, I didn't think Soren would be back so fast, so we're gonna start again in 2 minutes.
Well, I'm eating my
Enjoy your
Pop-Tart.
citrix.
I need to peel it. Come here, Citra King.
Mm.
Oh no! What have you done to the boy?
So, the lemon.
we skinned him.
Mm.
I'm peeling him.
Gloved.
Like, no. What's the? Do you like grapefruit?
Yeah,
I have to be in the mood
Good.
for grapefruit.
you have to
No.
be in the. You have to be in the mood. And you might have to put some sugar on it. Just depends on the day.
Mm, yeah. I agree.
Do you guys prefer ruby red? Do you guys prefer red grapefruit or white grapefruit?
Orange
I
grapefruit.
really
Red.
haven't had grapefruit, so
I don't like grapefruit.
Grapefruit's
Or
like,
just a normal color though.
grapefruit's like apples, where their flavor actually depends on the color.
Yeah,
I prefer orange
Mm.
grapefruits. Apparently.
those are just called oranges,
a-
buddy.
I'm a
No,
cherry
no,
kind of guy.
No, there are orange grapefruit.
Those are the red ones.
Really? They look orange to me.
Huh?
They look orange.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
That's the
here we
name.
go. Here we go with the color wars all over again.
I mean,
No,
first
it's
of all,
fine.
phrasing.
It
Second of
doesn't
all,
matter.
like we have pink pineapple. Like in the era of GMO and hybriding, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an orange grapefruit. But to that I say, has science gone too far?
No.
I mean, all you have to do is look at the VR chat stuff going on, and then there's your answer. The answer is
We can
yes.
go further.
According
We
to
can
Elon
go
Musk,
so much further.
according to Elon Musk, it hasn't gone far enough.
Go even further beyond.
I just
You
want
know-
Elon Musk to step out on stage one day and be like, to infinity and beyond.
You know, I heard step and my brain autocorrected to step on me, and I was like, oh.
No. Elon Musk is very disruptive to the communities he moves his business to.
Mm.
I have heard of cotton candy
Mm.
grapes. They're not worth the $5, $6, $10 a box, but if you get them on a cheaper price, they are very tasty. They have this bright sweetness that straight up tastes like sugar and cotton candy. Also,
It
Ray
really
Takashi.
does.
Wait,
I'm glad.
they actually taste like cotton candy.
Yeah.
they really do.
Huh.
Also, Ray Takashi.
I have not heard of
I'm
that.
glad you like the. I'm glad you find the premise of the world interesting. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask them.
Tesla just cost Elon Musk $13.5 billion of his fortune in one day.
Is it because of the truck?
Why?
So we have cotton candy grapes. What's next? A banana that tastes like Jolly Ranchers.
Bananas are one of the
It's
most easily
actually
to
a banana
genetically
that
modify.
tastes like an apple.
What?
Bananas are Jolly Ranchers.
I think it's called a manzanita.
Huh.
It's especially popular down in places like Belize, where it straight up tastes like an apple.
My friend is
What kind of
gonna
apple?
leave.
You eat a banana when you can have an apple.
Because bananas are what's grown in the tropics.
Oh my god. Those sons of bitches did it. They made an Applebee's.
Oh no! Oh no!
We did it.
Oh.
I like that half the table liked the joke, the other half hated it.
The duality of man.
Indeed, the duality, man.
Yeah, so ist das Mensch. No, do you still hate what was it? Ramen fruit? Fruit ramen?
Fuck that.
Wait,
Why?
what?
Fruit ramen!
No, I'm leaving to wash my hands from the citrus. Fuck this.
It has ice cream and it has whipped cream in it. And all
Shut the
fruits.
fuck up!
You know,
Makoto is a good boy and he has great ramen.
I've heard there was a cheese flavor for like the packaged ramen, which I'm just like, isn't that just a different noodle mac and cheese?
I never liked mac and cheese.
Disgrace. Why?
Oh,
Neither do I. That's why I say no.
I'm not the biggest fan of noodles in general. There's some like noodles like beef stroganoff that's really good. And,
I think you guys are just bad at making mac and cheese.
wait, is it the sauce or the noodle that you hate?
I don't like the mac. I like beef stroganoff, but I don't like mac and cheese. I just don't like. I don't really like the taste of it. Just in general.
Shit, son, sounds
'Cause
like you
you've
never
had
had yourself
bad
some
mac and
good
cheese.
mac and cheese.
I've had 24 different types of mac and cheese.
Nah, fam.
Where'd you
if
get
you
them
had mac
from?
and cheese, if you had the real, that soul food mac and cheese, you'd be singing a different tune.
Yeah, like for me, you haven't had mac and cheese until you tasted Velveeta. That's the good stuff.
Yo, Wisp, you hear this?
You guys can't complain.
Amateurs.
You need a Frisco
Amateurs.
melt in your life. You need a Frisco melt in your life, and that's the best.
I don't mean to be that guy, but it sounds to me like you guys are some mac and cheese casuals.
I mean, Velveeta's the best store bought I've ever had.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Have you guys ever had a gluttony from Sinful Burger?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't eat burgers.
Oh, that's fair.
We
but
should
so-
get back to the game.
Okay.
Tell us about your gluttony burger, and then we begin.
So a gluttony burger is.
You sounded
It's
so
pretty-
sad. I could not let it say it.
You fell for him guilt tripping you. Congratulations.
He knows he can
So
only he knows he can only get away with so much at my table. Let him have it.
So a gluttony burger is pretty much a triple patty burger, but you take off the buns. You add grilled cheese sandwiches instead of the buns, and it's like huge. And it's I had one and I couldn't finish. I only ate half of it the first time I ever had one. But
Gee willikers, you only ate half of a heart attack?
yeah, pretty much.
I'm sitting here listening to you say that. I'm actually shaking my head lightly side to side, just thinking like, America, America, here's to your
Here's a
health.
There's a picture of it in Feed Me.
Alright, is everyone back?
Yes.
Soren?
Hi.
Soren.
Oh no.
Soren, you motherfucker. Soren, you motherfucker, respond!
Sorry, you better get him or I'll take away your favorite anime.
Okay, Soren's here.
You fool! I have 70 favorite animes.
I'll take
Soren.
them all.
I will turn this bus around and take all your animes.
I have 70 alternative accounts.
Hashtag
Hashtag
take Soren's anime in chat right now. Drop him.
I'll take away Pokemon Sun and Shield away from you. You heard me.
Alright.
Yeah,
Bring it back,
and
bring it
I'm sure
back.
you'll take I'm sure you'll take Black and Pearl along with that.
Bring it back, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So, Garnet, Elias, Lorelei, and Soren. Y'all start making your way downtown, walking fast, except downtown is the woods. Is there anything you guys want to do before you reach the wood line?
Nothing comes to mind.
I guess nothing to do but start tracking.
Cool.
I want
in
to
that
look for.
case-
I thought of something. I want to look for snakes.
Motherfucker. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I will use this ability one day. 19.
19. You see a dead snake on the floor.
Ah.
It's roll me a survival check.
Okay. You made me waste a natural 20. No.
Natural 20. You see that it has been eaten by a hawk, or like some kind of bird of prey has consumed this bird, this snake. That being said, you fuck, I forgot that fuck hut is still on the map.
Yeah, let's just get rid of that over there.
Hold on. I got you right now, fam. Let me just do something really quick.
No, keep the building.
Elias sees a snake dead, killed by a bird of prey. Looks towards Soren, licks his lips. Not really. Not really. Not really.
Oh. When,
Okay.
when available, I want to do something.
Go ahead. Well, after all it says so. So yeah.
I want to
Hold on,
ritual
hold
cast.
on. Okay, yeah, go ahead, say.
I want to ritual cast Wildcat.
Fuck.
Wow.
Ooh.
If there are any tracks in the... Okay, cool. So this is you
On the
and you're
ground.
pursuing Arias, yes?
Yes.
Okay, hold off on that for a second.
Specifically for tracks on the ground.
Hold off on that for a second. Elias, as you see the snake kind of... So, can you speak with snakes? Are you, like, parcel-tongued, or...
Traditional D&D, no. There's no such thing as a parcel tongue language.
Yeah, hold on. You want to...
They base no common, draconic, and abyssal. I don't have abyssal.
Okay, so you don't actually get a granted speak with snakes. Okay, cool. But you do have spellcasting. Good animal friendship. That's the thing. Okay.
I know, but I don't have that spell.
No, you know the poison spray cantrip. You can cast animal friendship and then
Oh,
limit
yeah,
number of times
on
with this
snakes,
trade when you
but-
talk to snake. Yeah, when you target only snakes.
Yeah,
So-
but I can't make you speak with them.
So as you stand by and see this snake torn, its like stomach and innards pecked at and ripped out. Another out of like a thicket of grass or like a puff of grass, a little snake also slithers out. These are like olive green snakes with like black patterns. I don't know snake types, but just imagine like a forest snake that its belly is kind of like beige color with the top of it kind of like olive color with like black markings. Another snake very similar looking to that one kind of slides out and slides up to you looking at the snake, kind of looks at you, looks down at the snake. It kind of picks its head up toward you. What do you do?
Cast animal friendship on it.
Okay, as you begin to cast animal friendship, it looks to you and then looks down to the snake that's on the ground, and it kind of hangs its head down sadly. And you see a very slow, like, tongue flick, like...
Oh, that's so sad. Oh,
Click.
I didn't know this was a sad story.
Meanwhile, Sword is slowly sneaking away from it, not wanting to be seen by it.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a perception. Roll a stealth, and I'm gonna roll a stealth with advantage, and I'll roll a
no.
perception for the snake. In the meantime,
Oh, no.
Elias, cast friendship.
Level 1,
I
because
got-
yes.
I gotta restart roll 20.
Okay, do that in the meantime. The spell lets you conceive a beast that you mean no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range and must see, hear you if the beast's intelligence 4 higher. It's not. The spell fails. Oh, well, I mean, the spell goes off. It's fine. Otherwise, the beast must succeed on a... If you want to defend against how the target the spell has a high level... Okay, sure. You do the thing.
Sure. So I want this snake to ride with me, like on my arm, like on my shoulder, just coming around, like an extra pair of eyes.
Do I beat it?
You do not.
Oh, frick.
You kind of look at it and kind of you both flick your tongues out at each other. Roll me a perception check really quick, Elias.
Another natural 20.
Okay.
Just like Xavier all over again.
Give me high or low.
Hi.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Feel free to add your self-inspiration.
Hallelujah.
As you notice just this tiniest little trickle of water, of tears pouring down the snake's eyes. And your heart is filled with determination. The snaky paladinhood inside you is just like, ah, yes, I know what I must do.
What must do now?
But as you reach your hand down, the snake slithers toward you for a few seconds. Actually, as you reach your hand down, the snake seems to move towards you. But then you see it kind of look back to the corpse of its fallen snake brother, and look up toward you, but its eyes catch Soren, and it freezes and actually starts backing away a little bit.
Well, it says if you or one of your companions mean no harm.
Just roll with it. I know the rules of the spell.
Gotcha. I stand up, like very like eyes like shadow, like face is like half shadow, like I guess anime like.
Oh, I don't watch anime, he says.
Yeah, I know. Fuck it. It's the only thing I can think of. That's the only. All right. And I turn to Soren. I think you should take a couple steps back, wouldn't you? Probably hide yourself from this horrible little snake.
Soren leads over and says, That's what I was trying to do.
Elias just walks up to Soren, stands up, walks up to Soren, decks fucking Soren in the face to assert dominance.
T-pose him.
But yeah, what do you guys do?
I want to take the little snake with me.
I mean, if you want to, go ahead. I have no problems with that.
Does the snake like me now?
What do you do? Do you come back to the snake?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check while you reach your hand down.
Do I have advantage since it's charmed by me?
Yes.
Oh my god, 23!
23. The snake takes one more look at the corpse of his. Go ahead and roll me an insight check, actually.
I knew you were to say that. Snake Charmers. Insight? Alright.
If I had more subs, I would have the Snake Charmers emote in my on my
Please
Twitch.
do.
Should we
16.
get chat context for this joke?
You could tell from your earlier thing. Yeah, the joke is that we'll get to it later. You look at the snake and you notice that the patterns between the two of them are actually very similar, but this snake is much smaller than the one who is now dead.
No, baby.
You can assume that they were related.
Baby.
And then with one last look, you can actually see the one tear kind of fly off and twinkle in the sunlight. As he turns his head back to you, he kind of slithers up your arm.
Okay, so what type of what coloring is the snake again?
It's kind of like beige, like a light beige, like a cream beige on the tummy, and this kind of like dark olive with like black splotch markings on the back. It's actually a red snake and it has wings and claws. You're fighting a little dragon. You're fighting a red dragon. Roll for initiative.
That would be funny.
No, I would hate that.
Oh, dude, you're not gonna believe this, but there's a snake just like that that's been recently discovered.
Hmm?
You know what's funny is I have an exact stuffed animal of this exact same color type of snake.
This is why I'm your god.
It's called the.
It's called
called the-
omnipotence.
It's called the black speckled palm pit viper.
Black
Yeah, just drop that in chat.
pit viper. 90 bucks.
witchcraft.
Wow. This is a pretty nice snake.
Yeah, it is a pretty snake.
Who died?
I
didn't.
So no.
It
I
was
just
God.
I did.
It was me, and now I am back.
So like.
Did you drop the Did you drop it in the Twitch chat?
Oh,
I
it's in
did.
Twitch?
Oh, on Twitch? Oh, no.
Yeah, drop it in
I
Twitch.
put it on a game.
Boom, dropped.
Bitchin'. It's less green than that, and the spots are more like swirls, like big blotches than like little specks. But yeah,
Male or female?
you would probably be able to tell that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Roll me
Nature?
nature or nature or investigation.
Neither are good, so I'll roll nature because that's a fun one. No one ever said.
Give you advantage because I'll give you advantage because
15.
you're a snake. You know what's going down. You know what's going on down there. Yeah, it's a young male snake.
Male. Baby.
I want to see my little boy.
Yes, I will name him and everything.
Well, we just got a pet, guys.
Excellent. Anyway, continue
You're
our search for
as a bird swoops down and takes a snake off your arm.
I cast. No,
I cast Guiding Bolt at 9th level.
Darling, would you do this to me?
I won't.
Yeah, I know. Let me have something, damn it.
And to explain the joke from before, Snake Charmers is a long-standing joke in this campaign because Elias was not asked to leave, was like sent on this mission as like not punishment, but let's just say that he's part of a noble family and he was caught by his mother and or father hanging out with
It's not canon.
some female snake companions. To which he was dragged out by his parents and sent on this mission, all the while screaming, "They're not escorts, Mom! They're snake charmers!"
This is not canon, by the way. That is a figment of everyone's imagination.
You say that as if we care.
I know. You guys don't. You don't.
Wow, Soren. Harsh. Alrighty, now, with that shift, do you do anything else? Does anyone do anything else with the snake?
I shall call him Nirvana.
think
can I roll
Soren will keep
perception
his
to see if
distance
I
away
notice
from the snake.
the snake body?
If you notice what?
To see if I notice the snake body?
You don't have to roll for it. You saw Elias stop and going there, and you would be able to see it.
Give the snake body a mini burial.
Aw.
I was gonna do that, but you can have it too.
Or you guys can do it together.
I'm a snake anyway.
Or you guys can do it together,
okay,
because
so
in
always
this
bury snakes?
collaborative, guys.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, so do you guys want Lorelai to do it, Elias to do it, or both of you to do it in this cooperative role-playing game?
We can both do it.
We could both do it. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that.
All right.
I just imagine them digging a narrow trench for like 5 minutes.
Garnet and Soren come in. They punch the snake into the earth.
No!
Cats and birds, get away from snakes. Anyway.
All right. What do you two do?
In reference to who?
Lorelai and Elias. How do you guys bury the snake? What do you guys do? What's the funeral proceedings?
Dig a nice hole.
I was gonna use my my sea glass dagger to kind of cut a small hole into the earth.
Okay. Are you doing it vertically, like Soren said, a little trench, or are you like going straight down?
A little trench.
Okay. Elias, you see Lorelai pull out this. Go ahead and roll me a nature check. Or investigation.
Me?
Yeah, Elias, go me a nature or investigation.
14.
Nice. That is glass. Not man-made glass either. It's a very unique material. It might not... You can't tell if it's inherently magical, but you definitely can tell that it is a very unique and probably expensive material.
Expensive.
After I'm done digging, I'm gonna look at Elias and it's like, do you want to do the next step?
Yes, I will place the snake's dead body into the hole.
You want to fucking do something there, bud?
What?
No, it just looks at you while she was digging the whole time. You want to fucking do something there, bud?
I was helping her dig. Jeez. And I scoop the dirt over the dead body, and I kind of bite in my own lip and draw a little bit of poison and drop it on the gravesite. It resembles snake honor, and continue.
You mean snonner?
Snada. It's for snake honor. It's a good game. You should play it.
Are you sure it's not a Pokemon?
No, For Honor's made by Ubisoft.
Boo.
Why? It's one of my favorite games of all time.
Anyway, so does anyone else do anything for the funeral?
No, because Soren knows that this does not involve him. For very good reasons.
And I noticed the little snake curled up on Elias's arm, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of weaved its way between like some of the chains on his arm. Some of the chains.
I'll kind of make a motion to pet the little snake head.
I will
roll me
present this.
Animal handling with I'm gonna give you the choice. Do you want advantage or do you want assistance? Excuse me. Do you want advantage or do you want assistance from Elias? In which case you would be adding his animal handling modifier on top of yours.
You don't want my assistance. Trust me.
Metagaming.
Go with advantage.
Okay, go ahead and roll animal handling with advantage. Nice. 23.
23.
You reach toward, and this snake does what most snake does, which is like skit a little bit ahead and kind of a little bit further away from you. Not like hostily or like with fear, just out of reflex. But when Elias moves toward you, it even kind of like pokes his head out and pokes its body out toward you a little bit, and you boop the snoot.
Oops, the snake.
You boop the snoot!
Fazbear Easter egg. Anyway.
You pet the little snake.
Okay, so is that everything for the funeral?
It should be, yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
before you guys did that, you pull out your dagger and kind of cut out this small little opening in the soil. Are you trying to make it pretty, or are you just getting it done?
Yeah,
It's pretty.
You making it
pretty,
pretty?
of course. Gotta be pretty.
Okay, go ahead and roll me sleight of hand.
But, got it. Gotcha, coach.
19.
13.
Oh, yeah, so with your collaborative effort, you kind of brute force it, Elias, and Lorelei stops you and kind of just takes her dagger and shows you if you cut into the earth first and kind of hook it and then move it forward, you kind of get the better leverage. And you guys make this little grave and you rest the snake. It's starting to stink, and you kind of bury it in. And Elias, you then take your own a weapon of choice and kind of prick your finger and squeeze you prick your thumb. Kind of underneath the cuticle and kind of squeeze and let the blood drip down your finger onto the grave and do this little small ritual. And you guys stand up and start heading. Actually, you guys stand up and reconvene with Garnet and Soren. Now that you guys are together, what would you guys like to do?
Elias was working on the whole getting the snake to befriend. I would have been in the process of ritual casting Wild Cunning. Do you need me to send it again?
No, I have it.
Okay.
What would that have been?
Specifically for traps.
Yeah. I don't think it has a component. Let me just see real quick.
Verbal and semantic.
Yeah, there's no other
I
components.
also have a
Cool.
point?
Yep. You succeed. You sit down, you kind of breathe for the time as Elias was stating. Garnet and Soren, what are you guys doing as you see Elias and Lorelei both kind of take a knee at the earth? Doing different things, but both kind of stopping the motion.
I suppose waiting, albeit patiently, given that, I suppose she would have seen that they'd just buried this snake and befriended another.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Soren's keeping his distance because he knows that he's the last thing his snake wants to see right now.
Fair enough. You kind of hide behind Garnet and turn Garnet around to talk to you, and Garnet just has her arms crossed. Are you patting your foot?
No, I said waiting patiently, so no, she's not doing either of those things.
Alrighty. You all get to focus, and with that, your Wild Cunning goes off. What exactly are you trying to do with it?
I'm trying to find Arias' footprints.
Okay.
And if he made any tracks.
1 hour. Okay, so you're doing the track thing specifically, yeah?
Specifically tracks,
Okay.
yes.
Go ahead and roll me... Yeah, go ahead and roll me... Thingamajigger. Survival. With advantage. Nice. Nice. Lo and behold, as you breathe in the air and kind of reach your own spirit to the natural energies of the forest around you, kind of linking your spirit with that of the forest, your eyes sharpen and you focus in on the world around you. the world itself, and you get this flash. You remember. Roll me investigation with disadvantage.
8.
You feel your mind resist strangely, which is strange because everything else seems so focused, but there's a moment where you kind of get fuzzy in the head, like your temples and like the top of your head kind of gets fuzzy. But you shake through it and you remember the footsteps that Arias has left in the mud last night. You get this flash memory of like torchlight echoing, and you kind of see the imprint. And as you look around, Garnet, Soren, this is after you would have started doing this after you had finished a funeral. As you look around, Soren, Garnet, and Elias, you see kind of Lorelei like looking around very quietly, very focused, kind of patting at the earth every here and there, and eventually you start seeing footprints that are very similar to that you wish you remember.
I believe this way. Come.
Garnet follows.
Elias follows.
Soren also follows, keeping an eye on our surroundings.
Excellent. And as you guys start heading into the woods, because the tracks do lead you to the woods, actually, I'm going to say you guys continued looking for them, and with that roll of 22, I'm just going to give you the luck one. You guys actually head over here, and notice that the tracks lead in from the northern part of the forest, and you guys follow them into the woods, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
in this moment, we'll take a break here. Whisper!
Oh, wow. Oh, I thought we were actually taking another break. Oh.
No, I'm take a break from you guys, and go over to Whisper.
Me.
You.
Hi.
It's been an hour.
What'd you say? Was it wisdom?
Constitution save against your spell save DC.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Wow, those are just the worst luck for those rolls.
Yeah.
It's because I am bad at saving throws, but I'm decent at everything else.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, we have to cut away from Whisper, who kind of like hears well, actually, you wouldn't hear it from here. Kind of goes and tries to sit up, and you feel this energy kind of course through your body, and hold on. I feel like I got it. I feel like I got this wrong. Man, if only you had an identify. I did get it wrong. Go ahead and re-roll and roll it as a wisdom.
Okay. I asked wisdom.
I know. It's a magical effect, so it should have been wisdom, not constitution. Oh, does that beat your DC?
That is my save. That's the DC.
Actually, not. You feel. You go and try to like flex your body to get out of bed again, feeling restless, and you feel this like heavy sinking feeling in your body as you just literally, like a crumpled up paper bag, actually horrifying, reinflate. You reinflate back into your normal form and normal body, and you feel something poking your chest, like in the middle of your chest, your breasts. You feel something like corners of something poking on each side.
I look down.
You look down.
I look down.
There's a small square thing in your chest.
Is it the pendant?
Wait, like in it?
It's on top of the pendant. You actually still see the pendant around your neck. The color of this like opaque turquoise has returned to it.
Can I take it off?
The pendant?
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead.
Taking it off.
You try to take it off. You pull it. and it seems to be snagged on whatever's in between your chests. If you want to remove it without the thing, you can roll me a sleight of hand or a strength or an athletics. Sorry, this is why you lay off the lanky shroom.
Damn. Oh wait, what's the square thing? What does it look like?
It's dark in the room, Romy. You were
It's
there
dark
for
in
that.
the room? Isn't it the middle of the day?
There are no windows.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
There's no light in there.
There's a candle. Garnet, if Garnet lit it or you lit it.
Prestidigitation.
Does Prestidigitate give you light?
Yeah, I can light candles and torches and such.
Okay, you flick your wrist and the candle lights, and with the candle light you see that there's a piece of what looks to be a square piece of paper, like a rectangular square piece of paper on your chest.
I'd like to look at what's on the paper.
You pull it out.
Yes.
You pull out a paper, and in it, in very fancy script, but still legible, says, "Happy birthday." It's very nice paper, too. You would know that.
She looks at it and she kind of nods. And, like, just puts it down at, like, I assume there's, like, a bedside table.
Yeah, there's like a little bed. Yeah, there's like a little bedside table, like a little stool.
She puts it over. I'm taking off the pendant.
You take off the pendant. It comes off your neck.
Yay. I'm putting on the other pendant.
Which other pendant?
The porn pendant. My favorite.
What do you do
The
with
one
this
that
pendant?
started this whole mess.
The one
so
that
pretty.
started it
The one I
all.
would-
The
The one I wish
stupid one.
It always
The
goes
one I
full
wanna-
circle.
The one I want to
Unless
put in
I
the
wish for
garbage
them.
disposal.
Yes, please.
What do you do with? Okay, so you put on the TTP, the porn TPP, the porn pendant. For those who are catching us stream new, it's a pendant that is clear quartz, very clear. That you would think it's like high quality glass, but in reality, it's even higher quality crystal. With this lightly ornate silver wrapping around it, like kind of like a holder, like a frame. Yeah, you slink that around your neck. In your other hand, you hold the. Actually, no, it would not be solidly opaque turquoise. It would be, or like cyan. It would actually, the cyan would be very bright and focused at the center of this like rectangular kind of like wide ladder pendant.
Well, I'm tucking that away wherever I tucked away the good pendant.
There's a special compartment in your bag that you kind of slip that into, kind of like a mini pocket on the inside.
Okay. Is there a mirror in here?
No.
Okay. But, like, I can look myself over. I'm fine, right?
Yeah, if you want to make sure, you can roll me an investigation. I'll even give you insight if you want to use that instead.
They're the same.
Ooh.
Soft 20.
Soft 20 on the other side of a nat 20. You run your fingers down, you run your hands down your frame, and you first panically feel yourself around, like patting yourself down, but then eventually you calm down, and you calm down as you run your hands up your face and into your hair, kind of take a deep breath and kind of run your hands down your body just one last time, more collectively. And yeah, everything seems very much familiar, very much as yourself.
Alright. Still hot. Got it.
God damn it.
What did you expect? Really?
Fair enough, Bard. Anyway, what doing?
I'm going to collect my things and collect the key.
Okay. Your things have been unceremoniously but not rudely dropped like in the side of the bed, like in the corner, not packed away or anything, so that's easy enough. And yeah, you find the key by the candle on the desk.
Okay. We're leaving the room.
Okay. You go downstairs and you order 10 things on Garnet's tab.
I would like all the alcohol in this building, please.
No.
All of it. She'll pay for it later.
You go downstairs. You grab your stuff and you go
Girl.
downstairs.
Should I roll a perception? Do I see the boy?
The boy? Go ahead and roll me perception just because you're a little disoriented right now. I was waiting for... That's another nat 20 on the other side. Don't look at it. Another soft 20 with a nat 20 on the other side. You absolutely see the boy, as well as Dara and Haruki. I'm just going to give you everything. You see Dara and Haruki, Gray and Ragna sitting around the table. You also notice that Gendel is still at the main bar, and you also see the dogs at the far end. Also, you notice that that a redheaded, redheaded ponytail, wearing in a ponytail, kind of like female human bartender on the sidebar is currently being relieved by a dragonborn. It's kind of like copper, yeah, like a copper dragonborn seems to have taken her place. Is taking her place. He's wearing this like very, very like casual, like rudimentary, like brown vest, some slacks, nothing of great renown to him. He's not shabby by any regard, but he's definitely not dressed noble.
Okay.
Otherwise, as you come down, the friendly arm is very less busy right now. It seems you have missed lunch. Have you eaten anything today? I don't think Whisper has.
I have not.
Ah. You do feel a hunger. You are not starving, but you do feel a hunger.
Main bar, please.
Okay. You... Oh, I should probably switch you over to the friendly arm in page. Alrighty.
It's me.
It's you!
Ow. Shit, that hurt.
You okay?
Yep. Kick the table.
Oh.
As you head down, you take one more look down toward toward Gray, Dalaran, and Haruki's table, and as you look toward them, Gray's eyes are already on you. And the moment you guys lock eyes, he just jets his chin toward you.
Okay. Leave me alone. I'm excited.
I didn't say anything against it.
For those new listeners, Gray is it's interesting. You haven't really been able to tell if he's more half elf or elf, but definitely has wood elf traits and features. He wears these kind of like darkened forest leathers, and always carries a large bow on his back. Also, he is almost always, at least as far as you know, always accompanied by a white direwolf that the party now knows the name to be Ragna, his companion.
Puppy Love starts playing in the background.
Also, we're in the friendly arm, so we need some friendly arm music. Just open the Discord and just all snakes.
Yes, of course. The snakes shall take over.
Oops, all snakes.
Oops, all snakes.
Zaki, I see you in the chat. Calling me out. I don't appreciate it.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
How is the music volume, by the way, chat? Just let me know. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, so what are you doing?
I'm in a dilemma, a bit of a dilemma right now. Do I go to drink or do I go to food? I'm not starving.
You're pretty hungry. You haven't eaten since earlier last night, not even late last night. But you're welcome to do either or.
Great. I'm walking over to them. I haven't prepared what I'm gonna say. Fuck. Where's my pencil?
Uh-huh.
Still walking over to that table.
If you're sure, move your token. Galen Stormchaser intercepts you.
What?
I am kidding.
Oh, okay. Wait, did you say Galen?
Yeah, Galen Stormchaser intercepts you.
Fucking god, it comes out of nowhere.
What do?
Teleported.
You just fucking motion blur run toward their table. I assume
Not
you...
even that. They look at me and then they blink and I'm there.
You just appear at them. Yeah, you... Do you rush to it? Do you walk to it? Do you saunter on over? What do you do?
Just casual strut. As Whisper does. You're laughing at me. I don't appreciate it.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
That's the nice way of saying you're laughing at somebody and you know it.
It's just the casual strut thing makes it seem like you're putting on airs, and I'm laughing because I'm considering making you roll performance, but fuck it, no.
It's just how she walks.
I'm making my way downtown, train posting, burger, grilled cheese, I'm hungry.
It's just how she walks. Casually, just walking over.
Okay. You casually walk over. Do you pay attention to anyone's reaction to you, or do you just come over? Okay. What are you doing?
As I look over at the table, can I do a general insight on mood?
Yeah, absolutely.
Woo. Damn it.
Okay. Okay, so 11. You take a read. They seem to have been in hushed tones, though the moment you came up, Gray kind of stopped the conversation because he was watching you approach. As you do approach, Gray just gives you a casual smirk smile and just looks and goes, "Hey, Whisper."
Okay.
There it is. Rip headphone users.
Sorry, headphone users. I couldn't help it.
Bard panic.
As you know, we have Bard panic, take me on a wild ride. As you approach Ragna and the rest of them, you notice that Haruki and Dara and all of them were talking. Yeah, you can't really get a read, but they seem to have been preoccupied with the matter when you've come up.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. That's not really fair of me to do. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. You could not... You don't know shit for dick, whatever they're doing.
Are people with faces who were talking?
Yep, they are people that you know, whose faces you know, who are moving their oral orifices and communicating through sounds.
Their mandibles are moving up and down. That is the
Fuck,
name of
you
the
caught
bone
me.
for your jaw.
You caught me. Dalaran is an Ankeg. Dalaran is an Umber Hulk, and Haruki is an Ankeg.
The mandible is the name of your jawbone. But anyway,
No, it's fucking not.
No,
yes, it is.
even better.
I took anatomy class. I know this.
They're crab people.
Damn it, shh. Soren, I told you that in confidence. Anyway, what doing? Whisper Pineapple, what are you doing?
I'm not a pineapple. That's not my last name. That's not what it means.
Whisper Almost Pineapple, what are you doing? For those of you who don't know, the Whisper's last name is Inanis, and in Russian, ananas, as well as many other languages, means ananas means pineapple. So every time I hear her introduce her character as Whisper Inanis, I am like, whispering pineapple. I have so many things to show you.
She is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm panicking and shaking, literally.
As always, feel free to voice your intent, and I can always help you roleplay something you are unsure of. But if that is, you can't make a decision on what specifically to say or do. Also, my alt has disconnected, so I'm a little deaf right now. Give me a second. Okay, I'm in. You were saying?
Okay, well, she's gonna say, sorry, I'm bad at roleplay. It's okay. She's gonna say hey. Say hi to the rest of the table.
I was like, do you want to roll to hide your arousal? And then I realized, like, no, it's just a player losing control, not the actual character.
I'm being called out and I don't appreciate it.
I wonder if Whisper ever swims, will we ever see a yellow sponge?
Huh? I didn't get it, but anyway. So you just greet everyone. Shh. So you greet everyone, and you, Dara and Haruki nod. Haruki gives you a smile. Actually, she's gonna hold on. No, they're not. They're gonna do something else.
Seven and 12.
Okay.
16.
How is Whisper feeling right now?
Other than the slightly disoriented from earlier, she's...
Oh my god. Whisper, roll me high or low.
Hi.
Noted. Go on.
I won, so I don't think I should be scared, but I'm scared.
I
Other
hope
than-
that one is for Ragnar.
Porf.
It's just a big dumbass.
You just see him go, whoa, 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 whoa.
Not even that, he fucks up and meows instead.
He just go, meow.
Oh no!
The entire table looks at him like, what?
Okay, bring it back.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're good. So, yeah, you, what you do?
Other than the slight slightly disoriented. She's happy to see them.
Yeah. Okay, so they read that off of you. You see Dara and Harky both look at you, and their expressions soften after. Roll me an insight check, by the way, and their expressions soften as they kind of, both of them kind of almost whatchamacallit, sequential upon looking for you for a second or few.
I almost rolled intimidation.
13. All right, boy.
Like Whisper looks at him and she stone faces.
No.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. So you look around. Gray still has the same aloof, kind of like slick smirk on his face. As he watches, like he kind of is looking at you. And Dara and Harky both, yeah, like I said, their expressions soften after a few seconds, and they kind of go, yeah, it's nice to see you too. We weren't sure if we were going to stay in town, but it looks like, yeah, it's nice to see a friendly face. How are you doing? Dalaran asks.
What did you say at the last part?
How are you doing? Dalaran asks.
Okay. Well, at the first part of the sentence, she looks quizzical. And she's like,
And then as you think, Haruki kind of responds to, actually follows up and goes, actually, I think the better question is, how are you feeling? Are you sitting next to Ragnar, or are you sitting at the table? Or standing by the table?
we're standing by the table.
Okay.
And she goes, I'm feeling fine. Maybe a bit disoriented, but that's besides the point.
Lorelai, remind me, did you tell them what happened to Whisper's body?
She said that. I remember what she said. She just said that something happened. She didn't know what happened, but something happened.
Yeah. She kind of like eyes you up and down. Like you notice that she is like eyeing you up and down, both you and your body, kind of like looking side to side, like looking at you from different angles.
I have a joke I can make. I do.
What will you do? Also, feel free to just, take a deep breath and kind of shake out and think what your character would do in a situation like this.
I'm trying to find a way to word this, because I know what the joke is. I just don't remember the exact wording that he used when he made it.
Do you want to just ad-lib it, or just go at it?
She looks at Haruki and kind of jokingly, like playfully, she's just like, are you enjoying what you see, dear?
Roll me either intimidation or persuasion of your choice.
I did not mean to scare her, no!
This will dictate how you say this. Also, I'm hearing a little bit of echo of someone. BB, I think it might be you. Either lower the volume or damn it. Either lower the volume or try to mute. You try to make persuasion.
Like
She just Gray chuckles, and Dalaran and Harky both give you quizzical looks. Dalaran's more quizzical, Harky's more red, and she just starts fiddling with her fingers, and like she kind of like starts fiddling with her thumbs and kind of like with the rest of her fingers kind of intertwining them nervously, and it's just like I I heard you were cursed. She kind of like looks up from the table and kind of looks at you. I heard you got cursed. Just blutters this out.
Wow, no subtlety. Okay.
And then takes a breath and just. I heard you got cursed, and I just wanted to check to see if you're okay.
Whisper kind of chuckles at her reaction. Okay, Whisper kind of chuckles at her reaction. She's just like, that I did, but I'm doing fine. And she's gonna kind of like, is there like a chair in front of her? She kind of like gestures at it, like,
Please. And Gray pulls it out for you. With his leg, but still.
still, sit in. Yes, just sit down.
Alright, you sit down. You I assume you like pull the chair in. Now you're sitting at the table. And everyone, move your token into the table. Someone's making some noise in the background. So yeah, you pull your chair in, pull your token in, and yeah, you're sitting all around. Haruki kind of breathes and is like, sits and talks and is just like, so, what happened? And Daron also pipes up, and kind of goes like, yes, Lorelei told us that you fell under some curse, some more magic, and Haruki kind of pulls on her own sleeve a bit, looks away awkwardly, and Gray's like, yeah, what fucked you up this time?
Jeez. Rude.
What's the equivalence of duality but for three things?
Triad. I don't think that's what that is called, but that's what I'm calling it. Trinity. Yep.
Cool, the Trinity of Man.
The Trinity of Man.
Yeah. What is your response?
I'd like them to roll an insight on Whisper.
Okay. I can do this. Oh, that feels bad.
Did Ragnar nat 20?
No, someone had this advantage. Downrun will turn around to you and be like, if you don't want us asking, that's fine. And Haruki will kind of like perk up in her chair and kind of like fix her posture a little bit from being like bashful to be like, oh, hi. If it's something personal, like I don't mean to pry. I and I want you to roll an insight on her.
I flustered her. Oh no. I keep almost clicking intimidation.
Tell me your secrets.
4.
4.
I
I told you to move your token. Damn it, guys, move your tokens.
Where do I move the token? The table is literally Gray sitting on the table.
Yeah, as you do, you. Oop, there we go. Cool. Yeah, as you sit and talk, you can't really. You just assume that she's flustered and just doesn't know how to say things. Haruki's being weird.
Man.
But yeah, Dalaran kind of like looks and kind of pats her on the back and just goes like, yeah, if you're not looking to share, we understand. He's like, we just kind of looks to Haruki. She's just concerned about you, that's all. Haruki kind of nods quietly. And Gray's just like, I want to know what fucked you up.
Thank you for reiterating. Do I want to be mean right now? Did she tell them that I got a pendant?
Yes.
I want to reach into my bag and show them the pendant.
Okay. Which one are you showing? The square one? Your one?
Yes.
Okay. How do you show it? Do you put it on the table? Do you hold it up in the air? Do you slide it toward them?
She slides it on the table and she's just like, it's before she does so, she's just like, it's fine and your concern is appreciated, but this trinket, and she picks it up and kind of slides it on the table.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, she kind of very about to get angry. Rage. Anyway, she slides it on the table and she's like, this small trinket has some interesting effects.
Haruki kind of just... They both look at you. Everyone looks at you kind of like with a go-on expression on their face.
Ah. How do I word this without embarrassing myself? That's a good question.
Again, I'm here to help. You can also ask the table. Your fellow players are also here to help.
Fellow players, how would you say this without embarrassing yourself? Oh, they're all dead. Okay.
I may have a suggestion. So obviously know that they obviously they know that you got cursed. Play it off as that you were bravely going forth into an experimentation of what this device was, and that you've come out of it okay. It's like, hey, this happened to me, and I'm all good. Ain't nothing can touch this.
They want me to explain what it is.
I mean, just state the fact. It appears to alter proportions of one's body seemingly at random, although it's only happened once.
To be fair, you didn't cast Identify on this one, right?
I did.
Oh, it was this one you cast Identify on?
Hmm?
Ah, okay, then yeah, you do know it specifically alters the torso.
We could put it on Hazama.
And then we cut his head off.
What doing?
So she's... I don't know how to word this. She's going to explain it as... She's going to say, like it... alters the body slightly, leaving out which part of the body, like how exactly it does so, but it's alters your physicality.
Oh, how? Haruki pipes up and asks. And Gray's like, alters your body, huh? And this was a curse? As he kind of like rests his face against on his fist, like his elbows on the table, his like face is up against his fist. Kind of looks you up and down.
Hi, chat. If you can't tell, I like Gray. That's like squeak every time he speaks.
Squeak.
She relays that it changes physical propor. Yeah, what Dakota said. Physical proportions seemingly at random, but yeah, it's only happened once.
Kind of cocks an eyebrow and's like, like, makes them bigger, smaller.
These people are fishing for details. Oh, set. The tone's just unfortunately smaller.
Sucks his like sucks and clicks his tongue. Kind of looks away. Dalaran rolls his eyes, and Haruki and Dalaran roll their eyes. Like, does it like, is it detrimental? Does it like incapacitate you? Like, are you okay? Like, are you in pain? Haruki just goes off. Yeah, if we can help, we're happy to. I can provide healing.
I'm fine. I am perfectly fine. The effects seem to wear off after
Yeah, you are.
about.
Great, chimes in.
I'm dying.
Hope you're enjoying this chat.
You couldn't hear me throw my other set of headphones to the floor. And I hit the table. It hurt.
Look at it this way, Whisper. If you don't get exposed to this stuff enough, you'll never get used to it and never truly embody the bard.
I suppose.
Player development.
Player development.
But yeah, as you say that, as you're saying this, Gray just looks back and goes, "Yeah, you are." Does Whisper stop talking, or does Whisper continue?
She pauses for but a second.
Uh-huh.
But
How does she react?
She gives him a look, a seductive look, as all bards should.
Roll persuasion or performance.
Persuasion or performance.
Nat
I'm
20,
good at
nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Oh my god.
God, why?
No.
You
I'm
goofed
gonna die
it.
now.
Alright, alright, 1 sec.
Whisper.
Wait.
No,
I can.
no,
Can I?
no, shush.
Whisper.
Can I use my inspiration on her?
Yes, you may.
I do that.
I will allow
True.
this. Inspiration is allowed to be used on across the table, not just for yourself.
Thank you, Train.
You roll a natural 20.
But
I'm rolling
Train,
for advantage.
Train,
Yes.
do you grant her advantage, or do you want her to reroll?
If it's advantage, does she get a 22?
Yes.
I will
Or
let Whisper decide.
Do you want to? Nope. This is your decision.
Oh.
Do you want her to reroll, or do you want her to take the 22?
I'll let her take the 22 because that's good.
Cool.
Thank you, Train. I owe you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Just
Thank you, Train.
Chat's like googly eye whisper.
Or she bites her top lip instead of her lower lip.
You're sexy. I don't like this. I apologize for making that joke. I think it's rude. I take it back. Anyway. Yeah, you kind of like flare your eyebrow at him when he says that, and he equally returns that look to you.
My party members are too kind to me.
What'd you say?
I'm so done. Thank you, Train.
But that look is only for a moment. Do you carry on talking?
I carry on. Yeah, I carry on. I carry on talking.
Deep breaths, Whisper, deep breaths.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
I forgot what I told them.
Does anybody want to remind Whisper what she was saying? I seem to have broken a player, but not in the way I expected.
I honestly can't remember.
Everyone's just here for the ship. No one's here for the story. You were telling them the effects of your amulet, and that Haruki was asking if like your Haruki and Don were inquiring if you're hurt, and then you said, "No, it's okay. I'm fine." To which Gray responded, "Yeah, you are."
Yeah. That's where we were.
Earl, I think this man be hitting on you.
He do be hitting on me.
What's a bard to do?
What is a bard to do?
You know.
Thanks, Venom. Always got my back. But it's like for that moment, she shoots that look, and then she continues to say that the effects naturally will wear off after 24 hours, but under luck, I suppose, it can wear off earlier, which it did.
Haruki thinks for a moment, and it's like, "Oh, like the magical energies course through it, but they're not consistent. They pulsate and their effect through intervals of time, giving you a lapse in moment where you can kind of resist the effect."
God, she's a nerd. I don't say that, but I'm thinking it.
She would have cried.
I don't want her to
She would have
cry.
looked down and just started crying.
No, but she's so cute. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
Like, I'm actually tearing up in her character, imagining you saying that to her.
No, I'm not going to say that to her.
What do you reply with?
God, because Whisper's smart too, but I'm not.
You're welcome to roll Arcana or Intelligence. Not Intelligence, sorry, Investigation. Reminder, Investigation is the roll for hints from the DM.
Damn. God,
Is this for hints or trying to understand what she said?
this is for hints. I understand what she said.
Okay. Yeah, that's a low roll.
That is a low roll, indeed. Yes.
Sucks.
Sucks.
What are you gonna say? Also, so players have this tendency when they roll poorly, some players tend to think that, okay, it's over, like I failed in this interaction. That's not true. Especially for a hint roll. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, you rolled a 5, so I will not be providing you with a hint. However, I'm still here if you need direction or trying to figure out how to express your character the way you are trying to think of or imagine. And you are still welcome to continue acting in the scene. Just because you failed that, especially a hint roll, doesn't end the dialogue unless I end the dialogue. You rolled a 5. Anyway, Arias. But yeah, what do?
She simply responds precisely.
And she takes her hand and you just roll our Arcana check at advantage.
Arcana advantage.
Yeah.
17.
You see her hand extend. She kind of flexes her palm outward, and just a white light kind of glows from it. You are very familiar with this spell. It is Identify.
She gives her a look.
She gives you a look. Just
Don't
this
say
very,
anything.
She doesn't. Persuasion.
Please, Araki, be nice to me. We can be friends. 25.
Okay, yeah. I'm not even gonna roll for her. She looks up, opens her mouth, sees your look, and she just nods and just returns you. I'll even give it to you. This you don't have to incite her. Just gives you this look of like, oh fuck, I'm sorry. That's awful. That sucks. Well, it will. It will be curious to see how you will utilize this unique gift. She's. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. You can roll insights on her if you want to, but yeah.
Do I even need to? I can tell.
She kind of very gingerly, not even daintily, gingerly pushes it back toward you. And Darwin's like, oh, cool. Oh, what does it do? And he kind of reaches forward. She kind of puts her hand on his hand. Not like with the porn pendant. Gently. Just like, no. Dal, actually, I am going to roll for Dal.
We don't talk about this pendant.
Yeah, is that what you're giving across?
That we don't talk about its effects.
Roll an insight check real quick.
Oh, what does it do? No. 14.
Even through his like facial hair, it's not a lot. He keeps it tidy, his beard, but you see him pout a bit and then kind of just sit back down at the table, realizing you don't want him to ask.
We don't talk about this pendant.
Yeah, and then Gray's just like, so it does bad things to your body. We can't have that. And as the conversation around the pendant starts reaching a close, this is where we'll end the session tonight.
Yay!
I'm literally shaking.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word.
The
All
pendant
right.
is now public.
It is. 2 of the pendants
I
are
love
public.
that she identifies it, and then I just give her a look like we don't talk about it. No words. Don't say anything.
I rolled a natural 20 on insight, but I wasn't sure if that would make Dalaran more curious or actually understanding, but I gave it to you.
We don't talk about it.
All right, guys. Come, everyone, unmute. Welcome back. Thanks for the session, y'all.
Thanks to you,
I have a new baby.
Babu.
Happy.
Snake baby.
Can't wait for him to turn on you and bite you.
I'm immune to poison, so.
Well, it still hurt your feelings. You're not immune to psychic damage.
That is true.
That's true.
Psychic damage. Oh, the snakes are bad.
Flicks his tongue, casts vicious mockery.
I am also very suspicious. Above game, I'm very suspicious of this snake at present because it seems to show quite a lot of intelligence and also empathy. Well, not empathy, but emotion. It's not like, oh, fellow dead snake, I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, it cried!
Are you judging the snake? Are you imposing your judgment upon this baby?
Are you saying things can't feel love, Dakota?
No, I'm saying they physically can't cry.
I mean, that's true.
You don't know. Maybe it was the dew.
I'm just saying it's surprisingly emotive for what, as far as we are aware.
Shut up and let me make you empathize with this little baby snake.
Why would we empathize with this baby snake?
I will fully and happily empathize with this baby snake.
As will I. I'm just being a little bit of I'm just suspicious still.
I can't believe the first person to get familiar was the paladin.
You don't have room to talk, Dakota, considering that you are in fact an animal who has higher thinking.
Yeah. Oh,
mean-
Also,
not all of us.
also, like maybe the crying was a little too much. You don't know. Maybe it was the dew. If snakes are literally incapable of crying, then
But
I'm not criticizing the
no. What I'm
the
what I'm
scene or
trying to
anything.
say is that we take animals for granted in our society. We tend to think of them as these dull, unintelligent beasts. Where the more you research and look into animal behaviors, like we think of fish as this mindless animal that we can just fish and kill so that we don't feel bad about it. Someone's making noise in the background with papers and stuff. But in reality, fish have exhibited culture, literal culture, not just intelligence, but culture. Like they travel in schools and they revisit specific sites and exhibit behavior that could only be considered, if not religious, like ritualistic. There we go. You know, we think
Almost like a tradition.
yeah, exactly. And it's passed down from school of fish to school of fish. Like marine biologists have tracked this. We say insects don't feel pain when we kill them. Well, fuck, mosquitoes can die off for all I care, but they do. They do feel when you pull a leg off of them. Like we have a lot of myths around animals, and that's one of the things I want to convey in my DMing style is that animals are feeling. There's a difference between beasts and monsters.
Yeah, like in this other game I'm in, we have like a whole island dedicated to snakes. We even use them as mail delivery services.
Male escorts.
Yes.
That's
No.
snake charmers, man.
No.
Two
To that I
different
say,
things.
heck yeah.
We even have a holiday for these snakes to thank them.
That's pretty cool.
Aw.
It's- And I hope that
Yeah.
my comment hasn't been misunderstood, by the way. 'Cause I was
heavens
just like
no.
saying, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
just want to make sure.
I just wanted to take that opportunity to express my approach in this kind of narrative and why I do that. However, if snakes cannot cry, then maybe it was the dew. And at 2 p.m.
You judgy Dakota.
I mean that
Also.
snake could have been hiding under a wet leaf.
Could be. It could be.
Mm.
Speaking of little things that happened in the session, how was the session, everyone?
Pretty good.
Yes, I knew that was coming from Wisp.
I have a solution to get out of this damn cursed forest.
Ooh,
So good.
I will say this. Clutch play, Lucas, when you made Arius dash, because the swarm's speed is slower than yours. So if you dash, you will put distance, and it is a swarm of insects. They will not pursue you forever. That
Some insects
was
do, and that's dangerous.
the optimum solution for that encounter. So good job.
Thank you.
I mean,
So-
that's what everyone does when they run into this form of bees.
Bees.
Bees. That's
Mm.
still one of my favorite gifts. Fucking
18
Oprah.
Gs.
Bees is still one of my favorite gifts to this day. It's legend in my mind. Just
What's-
bees.
What's this? A Discord voice call woefully underpopulated by bees? A whole swarm of bees? Gotta put a stop to this.
Missing the bees. You like bees?
Garnet.
You love the bee movie.
Oh no.
I hate the
No.
bee movie.
Oh god. here we
I do
go.
too.
Here
Garnet.
we
You mean
go.
the movie where Jerry Seinfeld tries to become relevant again?
Oh. You didn't have to go that hard, man.
So, who are we gonna raid, guys?
Wait, what?
I have to go to bed
Do we want to
very
rate
soon.
Jerry Seinfeld?
Well, who are we gonna
I
raid?
shall be going to the bed.
Lanny's
So,
on Distortion Devil. They have 87, 100 something. Taka has a bunch of people. Let's raid. You know what? Let's raid Psycho Wolf. It's been a while. He actually is a psychotic_wolf. He plays Overwatch and Borderlands. He's actually one of the people who helped me hit affiliate, and it's been a while since I've raided him. So if you all are
Yeah,
down,
let's definitely do that.
yeah, I would love to raid Psychotic Wolf. He's a good dude, and he makes a really good community for fellow streamers and helps like low key people.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Are you-
hop in.
Are you legit planning on raiding this guy?
Yeah, we're gonna raid him right now. Let's give him hey chat. Let's raid. When you guys hop in, everyone drop a like a D&D Wolfpack raid.
Ooh.